What's up, YouTube? Howdy, I'm Donovan. I am the other half of Big Wolf Videos. And today I'm here with another deck profile. But today, my deck profile is over my Red Eyes deck. I'm going to show YouTube how I run my Red Eyes. So, the first one is a card that everybody knows. It's Red Eyes Black Dragon. I think everybody knows that card. I run 3 of them. I run 3 Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon's effect. He cannot be normal summoned. He must be special summoned by attributing 1 Red Eyes B Dragon on my side of the field. I can increase the attack of this card by 300 points for each dragon monster in my graveyard. I run 3 of those. I run 2 Red Eyes Retro Dragons. 2 of them because really I think it's all that's really necessary for this deck.
Hey Donovan, can you explain what it does?
Yeah. Red Eyes Retro, if a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster I control is destroyed by my opponent's attack or card effect and sent to my graveyard, while this card is in my hand, I can special summon this card from my hand. So it acts as, if someone destroys my monster, I can bring him out to take his place. Basically.
So tell the crowd, is that a good card to have in a Red Eyes deck?
I believe it is, yes. I believe it's a pretty good card to have in a Red Eyes deck. And if you don't have it in your deck, I would side deck it. Because it's a really good card to have in there. Because it's a good card to back up your big Red Eyes or your Red Eyes Darkness or whatever.
Alright.
I run 2 Red Eyes Black Metal Dragons. Typically, I only run 1.
So that's a classic card to have.
Yes, it is. And I think everybody knows what this card does, you know. Tribute it.
Metal Morph.
With Metal Morph to bring this guy out. A classic Joey card. I run 2 Black Stones of Legend.
If you could tell the crowd what it does.
Yeah. Black Stone of Legend allows me to bring out a Red Eyes from my deck when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. I run 2 because really that's all that's necessary for the deck.
Yeah.
2 Red Eyes B Chicks. What this does is, not Red Eyes B Chicks, Red Eyes Wyverns, I'm sorry. 2 Red Eyes Wyverns. Red Eyes Wyvern. Basically during my end phase, if I have a Red Eyes in my graveyard, I can bring it back.
So, would you require them to have that in a Red Eyes deck?
Yes and no. I'd put it in there, but every duelist is different. So,
Alright.
just like Red Eyes ain't for everybody. Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight. His effect, once per turn, I can either if either player equips an equipped card to this card, I can destroy those equiption cards. Then I can destroy 1 spell or trap card that my opponent controls. So, and it can also gain attack if I do that. So, Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight. I have 1 Red Eyes B Chick. I know that's a very controversial card. I know that's a card people hate.
But it's still a good card
But
to
it's
use.
still a good card to use. Because I can add a Red Eyes from my deck to my hand. Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. Okay, if any of y'all have seen any Red Eyes decks, you know what this card is. Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, basically I can, once per turn if it's normal summoned, later on I can special summon it back. And I can do damage with it. So it's a very good card as far as battle damage and effect. I run 1 because that's really all that's necessary. I'm in the 1-ups now. I run 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
Everybody knows what that is.
Yep, and what it does. This card is just my boss monster, my heavy beater. I love this card. It's my favorite card out there. Black Metal Dragon. Let's say I've got Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight out, or one of those. Equip that to him. That son of a gun gains 700 attack. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good card as far as equipment. Dark Valkyria.
Whew, man.
Classic Joey card. Basically anybody who saw the anime knows what this card does.
We on the spells and traps yet?
No, we're on the last few monsters. Keeper of the Shrine. He acts as 2 tributes when tributed for dragon type. Red Eyes Baby Dragon. He allows me to add 1 Red Eyes from my deck to the field.
Tell us, what pack did you get it from?
I pulled these out of the Legendary Duelist Red Eyes support packs. They have Joey on the cover. I pulled this out of one of them. It was a ultra rare. It's super hard to pull, but I managed to pull one. So you can find them at Walmart. Someone's Skull. I run one of those in there. Everybody knows Someone's Skull. Okay, everybody knows what that is. Lord of D. My dragons can't be affected or blah 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 blah. Not that card. Archfiend of Guilford. What that card does is when this card is summoned, I can destroy 1 face-up monster on the field. And last but not least, Kidmodo Dragon. Kidmodo Dragon, I can bring a monster back from grave. That's my monsters. Now I'm going to do my spells. I run 3 Red Eyes Fusion, which allow me to fusion summon from my deck. 3 Infernal Fire Blast. If my Red Eyes is on the field, I can inflict Red Eyes' original attack to my opponent's life points. Anybody who knows the anime will recognize Pot of Greed.
Everybody knows what Pot of Greed does.
Right. I've also got Symbols of Duty. Send 1 normal monster I control to my graveyard, then target 1 monster on either player's graveyard, special summon it, and if I do, equip this card to it. It gains defense. Everybody also knows what this card does, Monster Reborn.
Classic card.
Yep. I want to give a special acknowledgement and thanks to Israel behind the camera before I continue. We got Exchange, which basically you look at each other's hands and you take the whatever cards you want from your opponent's hand. I've also got Twin Twisters for back row control. You don't discard a card, destroy 2 cards.
Can I explain something to them?
Yeah.
Say if you have a Gravity Bind and you don't have MST but you have a Twin Twister, activate it, discard 1, and use Twin Twister.
Exactly. It helps get rid out of sticky situations, trust me. Enemy Controller. I think everybody knows what that card does.
I tell you, that screwed me over several times.
Yeah, and it's helped me out several times. Okay, now we're on to the traps.
Okay.
We got traps now. I run 3 Red Eye Spirits, which basically allows me to go to my grave and pull out a Red Eyes by tributing 1 monster.
Tell us, Donovan.
Yeah.
Would you rather some people to run that in their Red Eyes deck?
That card is a gamble because you've got that card and you've got Return of the Red Eyes. So yeah, It depends on your preference. I run both in here. You may prefer to do it differently. But yeah, that's a good card to run if you're running a Red Eyes deck. I run 2 Return of the Red Eyes, which is basically Call of the Haunted for a Red Eyes deck. For the purpose of getting out Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, Metamorph.
Everybody, it's a classic card to get.
Another card I have that I pulled from the same pack I got, the Baby Dragon, Rare Metamorph. I can equip this to Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, and he can gain 500 attack.
Tell us, what's between the old Metamorph and the other Metamorph?
Old Metamorph and Rare Metamorph? Rare Metamorph I can only equip to a machine type, and it gains attack, whereas with Metamorph I can equip it to Red Eyes and then tribute it for Black Metal Dragon.
Yeah.
You know. Then I've got 2 very trolly cards in here. Scrap Iron Scarecrow, Scrap Iron Statue. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Flip face down. An opponent's monster attacks. Bam, negated.
I hate that
I
card.
can flip it back face down.
I hate that card.
Scrap Iron Statue is the same thing, but it's for spells and traps. Spells activated. Bam, negate, flip back down.
I got to ask you a question. Who has the best Red Eyes deck?
Who has the best Red Eyes deck? Definitely Kyle Veach. I gotta say it. Kyle Veach has the best Red Eyes deck. I do not. Mine is not even completed yet, but I want to kind of give you guys an idea of what needs to be run in one.
Alright.
Champion's Vigilance. It's a good back row control card. It's also a good monster control. First Breath. It's basically if you have a dragon type, you can destroy monsters on the field. Sekuretsu Armor for negating attacks.
Good card to use. Well, doesn't it destroy that monster?
It does destroy the monster. Kunai with Chain. Now, let's say my opponent's monster attacks and I activate this. I can equip it to a monster. It gains attack, but it can also keep the monster from attacking. And then Trap Hole. Everybody knows what Trap Hole does.
That has screwed me over several times.
Yep. That is my Red Eyes deck, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Hey, if you like this video, like it. Comment down below. I care about what y'all think. Tell me what I need to run in here, what you think. What you think I should run. Comment below. This is Donovan Burkholder signing off for Big Wolf Videos. Deuces.